Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Let's Play. I am your host, MeleeWizard, and the game I'll be playing for you this time is Startropics 2 Zoda's Revenge, a sequel that took about 4 years to make. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do this one so soon after doing Startropics 1, but considering I was planning on doing this game eventually anyway, I figured, why not now? So, just jump right into it with Chapter 1. Perhaps the shortest chapter in the history of the known universe. Yeah, this game pretty much picks up within a few months of the end of Startropics 1. Mike is back home in Seattle with his uncle Dr. J, and he's been pretty busy working on some codes and ciphers that he got from that stupid rock that we passed by back in the old ruins. And, oh, there's a familiar face. Yep, Micah, his alien girlfriend, I guess, from back that he rescued from those aliens from Zoda. And apparently she's a telepath. Very nice, very nice. I wonder what it's like. What it would like to be able to speak to someone through your mind. But it's probably more convenient than using a cell phone. Was it a cat I saw? Was it a rat I saw? Better ask Dr. J, because he is the man with the big brain. Busy, very, very busy. Tough, very tough. This cipher is tough. Maybe. Well, getting warmer. Almost. No. Hey, Uncle Steve. Oh, Mike, it's you. What are you doing here? And blah, 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 blah. Was it a cat I saw? Was it a rat I saw? Ah, yes. Palindromes. So lovely. It's telling us to reverse the cipher. Aha! Let's see if this works. Might get me the Oxford Wonderworld, which is a book that, from as far as I can tell, doesn't actually exist. Ah, here it is. Now to read the strange words of the cipher. Papa pa papa mau. Yeah. Papa pa papa mau mau. Because putting spaces between the syllables makes all the difference in the world. And, oh crap, what have we just done? The book has sucked us in! And that is the end of Chapter 1. Isn't that lovely? You slip to another time and space. Okay. A lot of mountains. Oh, like being in a sci-fi movie. Oh, so we've got mountains and it's really cold, so, we got a guy with a spear. The ground has many holes ahead. They're hidden by snow. Watch your step. Alright, and I do not remember where these stupid holes are. So, I'm gonna try and navigate my way through it. In the meantime, show some of the mechanics of this. One of the improvements they made over the original Startropics is 8-directional movement and being able to maneuver while jumping, although, you know, in its own way that makes jumping actually harder. And we have lovely rocks and boars. And one interesting thing is that in the original Startropics, if you jumped and attacked, the attack would still be at ground level. Not so in this case, and it basically allows you to fight in 3 dimensions. Very nice. Of course, it doesn't really help if you end up sending your attack over your opponent's head. And, dang it. Let's see, is this going to be a different one? Yes, okay. Because if memory serves, there are 3 different caves you could end up in this little area here. Dang it. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and escape. No sense in putting myself in further peril. And oh, okay. only fell into 2 of them. Very good. And I am a caveman I am. Like your son, huh? Oh dear. A reliever shall come from the south, huh? Okay then. And one thing that I like about this game, as opposed to the original Startropics, is that you don't have to talk to everybody in the whole place. And what do we have here? He's Picasso, a great artist, and I'm his buddy. We tried to fight Yum Yum. It was terrible. Picasso's not said a word since. Oh dear. See the paintings on the wall, huh? Yep, and full disclosure, this is my second attempt at this because the sound wasn't working right. And I have already written these symbols down, so goodness knows I'd be forgetting them within 2 minutes anyway. And let's come down here, see what we might find. And oh, who's this guy? I'm Tink. I make tools from bones and stones. Mike, try using my axe. Ah, we got our first permanent weapon, the lovely axe. You say you have no money? I don't know what money means. We cavemen just say thank you. Well, isn't that nice? When we think of cavemen, we just think like brutal savages, but they can be cultured too, I guess. Ah, Mike, you've come from the south. You must be the one from my prophecy. It says a southpaw reliever would come one day. Are you the one? Well, he has played baseball, but I'm gonna say no just for the sake of being funny. Oh, you're right-handed and a starting pitcher? It's okay, we can change our lineup. A month ago, a man-munching monster Yum Yum gulped down our children. Our best cavemen tried in vain to stop Yum Yum. No more victims. I ask you to drive Yum Yum from our land. Only you, Mike the Southpaw Reliever, can save us. Yeah, and I think it's nice how in some games you just can't say no. In this case, you can say no, but it just does something funny instead. And let's see, no luck hunting today. Did you hear the story of Picasso and his son Shorty in the cave? Yes, unfortunately. Oh, it's too bad to tell. Too bad. Well, I've already heard it, so oh well. Yum Yum lives to the north. Better not go there. So you're really going? Hope you have Tink's axe. Well, yes I do. Thank goodness. And the same automatic saving, which is nice. And the axe is pretty much like the yo-yo from the first game, except that there's no justification for you not having to go and pick it up after you throw it. But, oh well. And we have these boars, and as shown, the axe is about twice as strong as those rocks we were throwing earlier. And go ahead and have these giant lizards. And killing all the enemies opened up this little pathway here, where we have our first magic potion. Very nice. Makes me wonder how it's... it looks like it's in glass, but considering the time frame we're in right now and the level of technology that surrounds us, makes me wonder how we would have glass right now. But, oh, and can't go here this way. Oh well. And just start avoiding those stupid lizards. And okay. And when you're in line with those boars, they'll come charging at you. I'm glad I avoided them just a moment ago. And oh, you have a nice blue bear. Those guys can hit you very hard. And just come around this way. And have our three-dimensional travel. And jumping diagonally can save you some time, but if you're... It really is only good if you know where you're going. Otherwise, you could end up in the drink, and Mike drowns just as quickly as he did in the last game. And there we go. And it's good to jump to that little island there because that snowman can come at you quickly, and I think they do like 1.5 hearts of damage. And you can try your luck jumping on those platforms and maneuvering your jumps, but sometimes it's just faster to go the long way and killing everything in your path. Alright, and what do we have here? Oh, it's a orange bear. These guys are even more powerful than the blue ones. And they probably do more damage too. And whoop, we have 3 of them. And they pretty much seek you out, like kind of like the mummies from the original game, except these can actually have a more active attack. And come on, just walk into my axe, please. Thank you. And whoop, here we have those symbols, like from the cave. And you know, those if you. This is where those symbols that were on the wall back in the caveman's village comes into play. Because if you go the wrong way, you'll end up in an early exit, and then you'll have to go through this place all over again. So that was circle, circle, triangle. Gives you just a moment long enough to perhaps forget the order you have to do things in. Square, circle, square, and triangle. And we have more snowmen. Lovely. Yes, and being able to fire diagonally too comes in so handy in this game. And we have more stupid boars. And we are coming close to the boss. In fact, I believe the boss is right through this passageway. And for those that want to make things more difficult, there is actually a way to make this fight a lot harder than it needs to be. Basically, if you kill that boar before Yum Yum here eats it, then he'll get really mad and he'll be firing these bubbles that he shoots out a whole lot faster. So, like I said, it can make the battle a bit more difficult if that's what you want. And, dang it. However, if you don't want to make things harder, while he's eating the boar, you can just take pot shots at him, and he'll go down a whole lot faster. And exit out through here. And we get more points, which really don't mean much. They mean about as much as they did in the last game. And it's a shame that we weren't able to save the children. Oh, the children! Oh, we thought you were eaten already. Oh, he wanted a more substantial meal, I guess. All right. Well, I'm sure the parents will be happy to see their kids again. Now we just walk off into the distance and pick up this strange-looking block. Huh. Not sure what to make of that at the moment. And an exit to the cave exit, and there's nothing around. Oh. Hey, Micah's back. All right. You've been looking for me. But traveled back in time, huh? Well, that explains all the cavemen, I guess. Your father, Hirokon, must have known something might happen. I'm sure Hirokon wanted you to find the mystic Tetrads. The Tetrads were hidden on Earth somewhere in time. They're the legacy of the Argonians. Mike, please, help us find the Tetrads. You understand? Yes, and she's used up all her minutes, I guess. Tetrads, huh? Hey! We already found one! Alright. Yep, so we have one game referencing another. Very nice. And when we get a tetrad, we get more health. Very nice. At least it's justifying the increase in health as opposed to the last in Startropics 1 where you just had more at the start of each chapter. And somehow we still had the stupid book. So, might as well say the magic words and go somewhere else. And this is the end of Chapter 2. So, join me next time where we go into Chapter 3. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.